If you're a lifter, if you train with barbells, you've got to stop making this mistake.
Hey, you better stop doing that stuff.
What mistake am I talking about? That of a compromised grip when you're training. When you train the pulling movements, so deadlifts, rows, snatches, cleans, chin-ups, you get the idea. This also applies to things like the squat as well, but specifically it applies to the pulling movements. Your hands are your interface between you and the bar, so your grip needs to be very secure, and at some point, let's just talk about the deadlift. When it gets heavy enough, your grip will become the limiting factor unless you choose to do something about it. And the thing that you choose to do about it is you need to start using chalk. That you should start using right away, day one. If you train at a gym that doesn't allow chalk, sneak it in anyway. Use something like liquid chalk if necessary, or better yet, just find a different gym to train at. But you've got to start using chalk from the get-go. But eventually, it's going to get heavy enough that even chalk isn't going to be enough, and you're going to have to start to modify your grip. You're going to have to use a hook grip, which is where your thumb goes down first and your fingers go over your thumbs like this, or because your thumb is the weak link and your fingers are helping your thumb out, or you're going to use what's known as a mixed grip or an alternate grip or a switch grip, and that is where one hand is pronated, one hand is kind of facing, one palm is facing you and the other palm is facing up, or if you're setting up for a deadlift, it's facing away from you. So one hand is pronated, one hand is supinated. Make sure that you're modifying your grip. Start changing your grip before the grip becomes a problem. Now, specifically, this is intended for the new lifter who doesn't know about these things, right? So you need to start using chalk. You're going to need to modify your grip. If you're an experienced lifter and you're not using chalk and you know better and you're not using a modified grip, even though you know about these things, this drives me nuts. This makes me want to cut out my heart with a spoon.
Why a spoon, cousin? Why not an axe?
Because it's dull, you twit. It'll hurt more.
So this video is not for you. If you're choosing to do those things, that's fine. Go about your own way. You can't be helped. But if you're a new lifter, you don't know about these things, start doing these things right away. Start using chalk, and before your grip becomes a limiting factor, you'll start to know it'll start to become difficult to lock out your deadlift. It'll feel like the bar is starting to slip out of your hands. It'll be tougher than usual to keep your back set when you're pulling off the floor. Before all those things start to become a serious issue, start modifying your grip to either a switch grip or a hook grip. As always, we hope this helps you get stronger and live better.